For nearly 48 hours non-stop, India's national capital region has been lashed with the heaviest rain possible. Now it's intermittent rainfall, some thunder showers, but the chaos and the damage that has been caused, the impact on infrastructure, the crumbling state of a city that we call our capital is embarrassing, dangerous and a stain on India's international image all around the world. Rains in the Delhi NCR have continued to unleash havoc, as you can see in these disturbing pictures of mudslides right in the middle of the city. Several cars were crushed after a wall collapsed in the Ghaziabad suburb. Luckily, there were no occupants in those cars. This comes just after this massive road cave-in took place in the same area, and residents of a nearby society were forced to vacate the building it was standing on. In another incident, the margins of a road caved in Rajnagar, once again in Ghaziabad, which is technically in Uttar Pradesh but is considered a suburb of Delhi and part of the national capital. There was intermittent rainfall since last night, heavy to medium. These are the pictures that will greet you on media channels everywhere over the last 48 hours. There's been a massive loss of infrastructure as an under-construction house collapsed in Noida due to intermittent rainfall since yesterday. So cars damaged, roads have caved in, buildings have come crashing down, walls have smashed down on their on occupants, people have lost their lives, people are unable to get anywhere, and this is the state, ladies and gentlemen, of the national capital. I want to go straight across to India Today's Parbina joining us live. Parbina, you've been traveling all across the national capital region over the last 48 hours, reporting on the damage and the destruction caused to infrastructure and to people's lives as a result of this seasonal rainfall that comes every year. And once again, it's absolutely horrific what we've seen.
Well, Shiv, the bitter reality of the national capital that year after year, the monsoon comes in the national capital with a cost. More than enjoying this becomes more of a nightmare for the Delhiites because few hours of rainfall, and this is what happens to the national capital, where it becomes difficult for the commuters, and also the unplanned construction, poor drainage system, and authorities delaying work gets exposed in such situation. Even though the rainfall is less today, it has stopped post afternoon as compared to what we have seen yesterday, and today it is also the intensity of the rainfall is much lesser, but still there are localities, areas still facing major problems because water is still getting locked, authorities still trying to drain out those water, and many areas where the roads have caved in, and authorities trying really hard to clear out those areas, and once the rainfall is back, it becomes difficult even for them to clear out those waters. So this is the bitter reality. Also, one of the worst affected places, of course, Delhi NCR's Ghaziabad, where we have seen loss of lives, loss of properties. Also, just few hours ago, we have seen that a wall has collapsed, damaging many cars, and schools were also closed. That is the situation in the national capital, that just one day of rainfall, the schools has to be called closed. As far as Met Department is concerned, we know that through the day there will be light showers today, and Saturday afternoon onwards the intensity will of course come low. Until Sunday, the Delhi police and authorities have issued an advisory to be careful and what are the routes which needs to be avoided, Shiv. Okay, so the situation is not likely to get any better anytime soon. I was literally a victim personally of the rain chaos that took place in the city yesterday. A drive that should have taken no greater than about 20-25 minutes took me 2 hours in a vehicle yesterday. So this is something that affects everybody. Anybody on the road, people living in these areas where, as you can see, there are roads literally just simply caving in many tens of feet. It's dangerous. People are losing their lives, people are losing their homes, and this is a risk to children and adults alike in many parts of the city. Parbina, stay with me because the rains have finally stopped right now, like Parbina was saying, in the national capital region, but the misery continues. Delhiites are battling another day of traffic snarls due to the water logging that refuses to abate. Rains lashed Delhi and adjoining areas through the night. Heavy water logging in Ghaziabad, Noida and several parts of Delhi continue.
Remember, on Thursday too, heavy rains caused massive traffic snarls and waterlogging across the national capital. The waterlogging menace prompted the Delhi High Court to take suo motu cognizance of the situation and ordered the Delhi Chief Secretary to fix waterlogging within 2 weeks.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.